Hello, everyone. This is a new sort of idea that I've had for a video. My friend plays League of Legends. I do not, and she was complaining about some of the designs, and she showed them to me before, and I kind of hate some of them. So I thought it might be kind of fun to try to redesign one of the characters from League of Legends and just see if I could make it less ugly. No offense to the people who designed this man, but I started out with Rakan because we hate Rakan. And I redesigned, I should say. I redesigned this based on just visuals. You know, I don't play League. I don't know the lore and the abilities and that sort of thing. So it's purely a visual overhaul. And the main thing about Rakan that I do not like is the placement of his ear wings or whatever. They look like wings. I don't actually know if they have, I don't know. Anyway, they look really out of place to me because it's at the position where a human ear should be, but it's an animal ear, and I've found that can be that can be either a good thing or a bad thing. I found that I talk about this like I'm some expert. I'm not, but I feel like something that has its ears in that position, say like a prey animal, like a sheep or a goat or something, they kind of have their ears a little bit lower and more on the side of their head, and that on a human character doesn't look out of place because that's where the animal's ears are. But I think, and it's the same with like fox ears, if you had someone with fox ears and you put them where human ears are, it just wouldn't look right. And that was my main problem with Rakan. I really needed to move his ears up, so that's what I did, and threw in some extra wings because I thought it looked cool. And also you can kind of like tell that they're supposed to be bird wings and not like, you know, fox ears or something like that. And his outfit, I basically kept the same. I just put him in a crop top because he should be. And I changed the cape. Originally the cape was kind of like it is in the picture, where it's just kind of a full-length cape, but then I kind of made that asymmetrical kind of cape, and I'm not sure which is better per se, so I just left both of them. And color-wise, I basically kept the same, you know, kept the warm colors going, and I started by making I tried to make the pants yellow, but I hated it. But I started out with the green kind of cloak and red pants, because nothing really went with that red and his skin tone, and I thought I would hate it, so I switched it, but I really didn't like how it looked, which is kind of interesting because that's how his actual design basically is. I mean, my colors are a bit different, slightly, but I just thought it was getting interesting, so I went back to that green kind of emerald cape and red pants, and then just gold accents. And the sash, I kept gold. I tried to make it brown at one point, and I thought it would look out of place, and then when I did it, it did. So that's basically the color palette. And another design that I added to his outfit, I guess, is those little gauntlets on his arms and his legs. I thought it would be cool because he does have sort of armbands, but I thought it would be cool to have a sort of gauntlet that has claws, because, you know, he's a bird and he has talons on his feet. So I thought it would be cool to have also metal talons kind of going over his natural ones, and then also on his hands giving him talons where he doesn't have any. And again, I don't know his abilities or how he fights or anything, but I thought it would be a cool potential weapon. And yeah, I kept some of the red. I don't really like the red streak either, so I just gave his wings a little tinge of red at the bottom, and it also just helps kind of differentiate what are wings, what is hair. I feel like, you know, my line work kind of makes it stand out, but it doesn't hurt to add a little bit, you know. And I kept the colors flat because I didn't want to spend hours doing this. This is kind of like the final drawing, or at least it's the full body, so I do add some shading to the gold, especially because his hand is kind of on his hip, which is gold because of the sash, so I wanted to help that stand out from the sash as well. And I just think that doing gold, like, metal things, it just doesn't look right unless you do the shading, because then it's not metal, it's just flat, and it could be anything, you know. So yeah, just cleaning it up. And I actually had a lot of fun with this. I think I'm really happy with how it turned out. I wish he actually looked like this. I respect, you know, the design people, and, you know, I don't know what goes into making a game necessarily, but I am really pleased with my design. I think it turned out really cool. And yeah, that is what I ended up with. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, you can like it, if you want to. And if you want to see more videos from me, of course you can subscribe. And if you want me to do this again, or you have any lead characters that you would want me to redesign, or any characters in general, feel free to suggest them in the comments. I will look at them. And yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.